So the second four of the 8 brocades or 8 treasures. So you step horse stance to the left. You settle the weight into horse stance and the hands just lightly touch the thigh. There's no pressure, and you sink from the perineum. You come up, you look over to the outside of the left shoe. The head goes parallel to the floor and lengthens towards the ceiling. And then you circle the head, circle the tail, and sink. Up, over to the other side, look at the outside of the shoe, parallel to the floor, lengthen diagonally, circle the head, and that will circle the tail, and you settle down. And you would do normally 4 or 8 of those. Walk the feet in. The next one is the spinal bend. You're breathing in, breathing in, breathing in, and then hook tight in the wrist under the arm, and you come down the spine, 3 fingers down the middle line of each leg at the back, and you lengthen, not stretch. Forward, push the bottom back so the back is flat, and then up. So from the back, relax the shoulders, push down, hook under the armpit so the wrist is quite tight, massage down either side of the spine, 3 fingers down each leg, at the bottom, around and forward, up and back. And because that tends to stretch the lower spine, you only do 8 of those in a day. You can do more of the other ones. Then it's the angry fist. You step into a horse stance and settle. The thumb goes into the fingers. You'd never punch like this, but this is the exercise, and the fingers close one by one. Now you push the arm into the side to give you resistance, and you glare with eyes at the fist intently. And as you do that with that resistance, you lengthen. The other elbow pulls the waist around to open the torso. So as the punch comes forward, you're rotating and lengthening and sinking. The hand opens, the thumb goes to the floor, the wrist circles, and you close the fingers one by one. You still have resistance as you come back, but it's a soft glare to the fist. Resistance, punch and glare, lengthen and rotate, open and around and in and back. And then you can walk the feet in to not quite shoulder width. And the last one, you're going to come up on the heels, bubbling wellspring, down 3/4, and then the last quarter you just drop to jolt the skeleton. So lifting from the bar waypoint, breathing in, starting to breathe out, starting to lower, and the last little drop. So from the back, breathing in, lifting up, balancing, starting to come down, drop. And then always at the end of an exercise, the hands would go on the dantian, soften the knees, lengthen the spine, breathe deep and relax. So that is the 8 brocades. Just to recap and remind you, first one, step to the left, breathe in, extend, lengthen, relax the shoulders and lengthen. So 4 or 8 of those. The second one, push out to get into horse stance, settle, open with energy, not just an arm movement. Lengthen, release, and come back in. Again, 4 or 8 of those. The third one, hold up heaven and earth. Lengthen, don't lift the shoulder, but lengthen the arm, not stretch. And reverse. Next one, opening the palms, feeling them being pushed forward. Look, rotate, look over the shoulder, and come back in. Sway the head, swing the tail, or swing the head, sway the tail. Sink, lift and out, across, looking at the inside of the shoe, lengthening the spine diagonally, circling the head, circling the tail, and sink. No, next one, spinal bend. So from the side, breathing in, hook underneath the armpit, down the spine, down the leg. Now, the fingers go around the feet, and as the arms go forward, the bottom goes back. That flattens the back, so you can come up. And then, angry fist, pushing into the side, pulling the side around with the elbow. So push and lengthen, relax the shoulder. And same the other side for 4 or 8. And the final one, lifting on the bubbling wellspring, balancing, coming down 3/4, little drop at the end. And then balance the energy. So 8 treasures, typically you would do 8 of each. Takes about 15, 18 minutes. Ideally every day or every other day, just to work the body. Okay, thank you.